Welcome to spring 2021 and the spring equinox, the vernal equinox. And listen to it. Lambs, bird song, and some beautiful sunshine.
And we are in Park Lodge Woods, Derry Fack Woods, and we are heading up our usual Park Lodge route today.
And over the course of the dark winter of 2020, myself and Kelly hatched a plan. We mused over wonderful things we're going to explore in 2021. And we hatched a plan. We hatched a plan to, well, it kind of started with the purchase of a Cicerone guide. A Cicerone, what was the first one you purchased?
I think the first one purchased was the South Downs Way.
South Downs Way. First part of the ways are all going to be 100 milers, but we're going to culminate in trying to attempt the Wainwright coast to coast.
How long do you reckon for that one?
Well, I reckon we're probably looking at, I can stick my neck on the line and say 7 days.
Woo!
A week.
A week.
Yeah, a 7-day week.
I reckon 30-mile days. Christ, we should be really used to the wait and fit as fiddles by the end of July.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
So, wow, what a year if we can pull all that off.
I doubt whether we will, but we've got to start off with high goals.
Got to try.
And we've got to have delusions of grandeur, and eventually whatever happens will happen through the course of this year. But what I do know is sometime towards the end of April we are going to be in Winchester starting the South Downs Way.
We're going Winchester to
Eastbourne.
Nice.
So we're starting inland, walking to the
Exciting.
coast. So welcome to day 2 of our following away training program. Training program? No.
Training block.
Training block.
Adventure training.
Adventure training. I think it's something better than that.
Yeah. A man of many words.
Conditioning carnival. A carnival of conditioning. A period of time leading up to the main event, which is going to be through hiking, to use an Americanism, of the South Downs Way. So we're doing about what are we doing?
It's about 15 kilometres, so about 10 miles.
10 miles around the lanes into our local town, because we've got some errands to take care of. Session number 2 draws to a close. What's our total for today?
14.5 kilometres, so we are 10 miles almost.
10 miles. And we did 6 yesterday.
Yep.
So we're about halfway through, just over halfway through our weekly total of 25 miles. Second consecutive day. Don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, being tomorrow Wednesday.
Tonight is our 3rd training session for following away, and we've come to the Skirrid to do a short, sharp hike up the Skirrid. Then we're going to sit up at the top. So we're just going to go up through the woods, skirt round the side, up the quarry side of the Skirrid, up over the top, and then back down through the woods by headlight. Nice!
The end of our first week of dress rehearsals. So you believe we are where as regards our totals?
We should now be at 32 miles and probably about 1700 metres of elevation.
Over 4 days.
Yeah.
That's a good little introductory taster.
Well, it is when you consider in this pack there's like 9 kilograms.
Anything we've learnt, any conclusions we can draw from this week?
I think the next step is probably going to be a day now, because we just got to keep building, haven't we? I can really feel it in my legs now today. My knees, like my knee area is a bit achy, and which is to be expected. I don't feel as bad as what I thought I would mind, considering that the most we really carry when we go out for a full day, all that is probably 3 kilograms. I do feel that probably carrying the weight, like I said yesterday, I think, emulates, is that the right word? Double the distance I feel like I've done 15-mile week this week running, and we're at what, 32. So judging by that, I would say you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with weighted hiking. Holy Mountain to Lantony. Distance, Skirrid Car Park, 10.6 miles, 17 kilometres. Ascent 2,270 feet, 697 metres. Map Explorer 13. Start from the Skirrid Car Park. The route from the car park to the summit is easy to follow along an obvious ever-ascending track. From the car park, take the track up between the two planted hedgerows. Not so long ago, this was a much narrower track. The National Trust widened it and put in the hedge in. At the head of this track, a gate leads into the wood. Take the path straight ahead of you that goes onwards and upwards until you come to another gate that leads onto the hill. Go through that gate and turn right, following the well-worn and for part of its way, stone-pitched path that heads up through scrubby woodland to the bare hill. Then just press on for the next kilometre until you reach the summit. We've done quite a few sessions of weighted hiking. It's quite nice to stretch your legs a bit. Really.
It was good to do the long day.
Yeah, and it was a long day. It was beautiful.
Because so we haven't done a long day with the full weighted yet.
No. Good experience because it also highlighted some issues.
Well, big issues for me.
And that bloody maceration again on my foot. Only slightly though. That's down to the socks and the shoes. So.
Well, let's run a bit more. And when we have a walking break, we'll dissect. We'll dissect our training week.
Let's do that.
So as we slowly recover now, walking up Colebrook Hill, approaching the halfway mark, let's have a look back at our first long weighted hike of this training program. We set off to do from dawn till dusk. We're going to jump on the Beacons Way from our home, pick it up at the Holy Mountain and plod our way all the way to Crickhowell, with the intention of once getting to Crickhowell, stopping off at the garage for some treats and then coming back along the canal, looking to do something round about the
45 mile mark.
45, 46 miles. Glorious day, day such as today. Beautiful sunshine, not a breath of breeze.
However, it was not to be for that day. And we were coming down off Crugmower. I had a little hobble on. You had a hobble on. We stopped at the garage and I had a little tiny bit of a hobble on. And we kind of decided there and then we were both hobbling.
I called it.
I don't know, we both did really. We could have gone on.
You went off hobbling down the road from that garage to the canal. I come behind you and I thought, this ain't happening. So I called it.
Why did you call it though?
We phoned for home.
Well, the day was beautiful. It was lovely to spend the entire day in the hills. It was really nice actually to put the pack on and spend a whole day in it, because I've never done that before. About 8 kilograms we're carrying away. And I'm really surprised at the distance we covered.
You could have gone on.
Oh, definitely. I wasn't tired. In fact, I really wanted to go on because I kind of wanted that 46 on my bloody Strava.
Yeah. So we had a day off. We limped around a little bit. Ellie loyally took care of my blisters and lanced my blisters and cleaned my feet like she does so very often. And I resorted to suggesting that we do a couple of easy runs locally just to kind of recover, get some blood flow, get some stretching to our legs. After what we did this is our third consecutive day running round here. So where are we at? So our weekly totals are this week.
50. We've
No,
hit 50.
no, I want proper accurate. Come on, you're always
We're
so
about
good.
51.
You're so good at totals.
51 miles.
51 miles.
Yeah.
How much elevation?
4,000 something.
Have we really?
Yeah.
And total time? You need to have a look at your phone, dear.
Yeah. It's about, let me think now.
Don't worry.
No, it's about
Don't worry.
16, 17 hours.
As
I
if
think.
by magic, Helly will point above her head and all the stats and figures will appear.
All in all, I reckon we've had a great week.
It would have been nice to have done two. It would be nice to have all our training to have been done weighted hiking this week.
It would have, but I've enjoyed running.
Yeah,
as
it's been nice. I think we must always include a bit of running.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Because you get that you hike, and even though I'll be honest, I feel that weighted hiking is so beneficial. I know it's early days yet, but I don't know already. Like when we did the first Colebrook after doing the weighted hike, the difference you can feel in moving without that weight on is like, whoa. If you can shed a couple of kilos as well,
yeah.
you'd be laughing really. So I think weighted hiking is vital to add that in always. I would be tempted to at least once a week
Really?
always do a full day weighted hiking as well as your running.
We'll leave you with a view of the enjoyable sun-laden Monmouthshire countryside.
Shame you couldn't smell it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to week 3, day 1 of our following away training.
What did we do last? What were our totals so far? Week
So-
1 was
Week 1 we did 25 miles.
mixed.
Yep. We made it up in little blocks, didn't we? Weighted hiking. Did we do? Yeah, we tried running, didn't we, with the packs on and all. About 1,500 metres of elevation the first week.
Yeah.
Then last week, week 2, We did 28 miles and almost 4,000 metres of elevation.
No, and we made it running our total last week.
Oh yeah, so we didn't just do 8 hiking, we did one full day, which is 28 miles. Oh, of course. Sorry, start again. 50 miles.
50 miles last week. So week 1 we did 25.
Yep.
Week 2 we did 50.
Yep.
Made up from one long hike and then a couple of runs.
Yeah, which was nice to go run. We did where we're walking now, our local loop, Colebrook. We did washing machines. So we went one way, then reversed and came back the other.
So we pretty much did 25 hiking and 25 running.
Yeah.
Week 3.
Week 3.
And our objective is.
So we are going to spend the day on lanes today, because last week when we did our big day in the hills, as beautiful as it was, we both had some foot issues.
There we go.
Bloody hell, I'm getting shit now.
Ah, you dirty nothing. Ah.
You can't cover this.
Push him over. Come on, we want to get out here to be back over. Run from the lamb. Run. There we go. That'll do.
What?
You dirty girl.
Pissing out. Come on, you colour your coat. Do you like lamb? So we're heading up around the back of Sugarloaf to Lambeda. Drop down into Crickhowell then and probably get some provisions. When we get to Crickhowell, we're going to walk on up to the canal and try and make it back along the canal like our main objective was last week. So hopefully we should hit our 25, hopefully 30 mark today. Sky is blue, there is snow forecast.
There is. It's exciting.
Can't believe that.
We're in shorts now. I ain't going back.
No.
Well, we just on the back of Sugarloaf on our way to Lambeda, and our year, like everybody, is in a state of flux. We don't know whether we're coming or going with regards our ultra running marathons. We both set out with dreams of achieving certain events. Ellie wanting to have a go at the Beacons Way 100, but everything is in flux. We don't know when stuff is going ahead, what dates anything's going to be at. So we come up with a way of keeping ourselves engaged, giving ourselves a reason to get away, to escape, which was following away, which is fast packing / through hiking some of the long distance ways in the UK. But as we've been walking and chit-chatting this morning, as we often do on these training walks, I have had an epiphany. No, not an epiphany. I have had a brain fart. And I would like to suggest to you, Ellie, why don't we scrap any of the 100-mile ultras this year, and let's both put our names in the hat for the 200-mile Race Across Scotland ultra marathon. I think once Race Across Scotland date is set,
Sign up.
yeah, it's going to be August, September, I believe.
And just sign up and that's it. We're doing
Done
it.
it, done,
We're doing it.
done. See you at Port Patrick.
Patrick.
Port Patrick.
Oh my god. funny would this be now if this video just suddenly jumped into us stood under the start line of Race Across Scotland? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I'll clip my fingers, ready?
Thanks, guys.
We've made it up the last bit of Colebrook Hill home, and we've been going for 7:30 this morning, like 5 o'clock. How many miles have we covered?
According to you, 35.
35.
You've been the statistician of the operation.
I'm very tired. I've resorted to a bit of a wobble, but all in all a great day. How are you feeling?
Tired?
Tired.
Waddling after you.
Anything you've learned from today?
We need more training.
Yeah, definitely need more training.
Need more training. I'm happy, that we can do the full days. This is our second full day, and we're hitting our target of
35 miles. I mean, I'm not being funny. That's not too shabby.
no.
Can't grumble at that. You know, when really we got another 3 hours that we could actually go.
Yeah. We'd
Till
be
sunset,
slower, but
yeah.
I think we could probably do another 3 hours.
Could get up to 40
Get off the road.
miles.
Possibly.
Surprised actually, pleasantly surprised. Purely down to the fact that we've both got about between 8 and 10 kilograms on our back. It's amazing.
We got to get these packs down.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things I can lose in mine. I think so. I'm going to have another look at it.
Yeah.
So all in all, success.
Another one done.
Another one done.
Week 3.
Day 1.
First big one of week 3.
Let's see what the weekend brings.
75 we're looking for this week is our total.
Yeah, so we've done 35ish now. So we're looking at a 45. That'd be nice, a 25 and a 20. It'd be really nice. Back to backs we're open to do, aren't we?
Yeah.
And wild camp. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.